Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So this week I'm going to be doing a little bit of a cook with me. I saw a picture on my Facebook feed of a cheese and onion pasty, and ever since I saw this picture this is all I want to eat. So I had a look online and found a recipe through the Great British Bake Off. It was Paul Hollywood's recipe for cheese and onion pasties. Had a little look, I had all the items in stock and it looked pretty simple to make, so I thought I'd give it a go. So basically I just need to fry up one large onion and make sure that that's nice and soft and translucent, and then when that's cooked just turn it off so it can cool down, and then just make a very simple white sauce, which is just 15 grams of butter followed by 2 tablespoons of plain flour, and then just need to mix this round to make a bit of a paste. I don't know why I don't make white sauces by myself more often, because it's pretty simple. It just takes a lot of time and a lot of patience, but it turned out really well. I was really happy with how this turned out. So you add in the flour there and mix it round to make a paste, and then when you have a paste you can gradually add milk to make a nice smooth sauce. In the end I added about 150 to 175 ml of whole milk, just gradually. You can see there that the butter and flour has gone to a paste, and now I'm just going to start to add the milk in. Main thing with this sauce, this is probably the hardest thing about making the pasties, is this sauce in my opinion. You need to constantly stir it and constantly add the milk, so you just need to give it a little bit of time and attention to make the perfect sauce. And I did this over a low heat for it took about 10 minutes to make this sauce. You can see here that it's going a bit more sauce-like. So after I let it cook for a little bit, I just turned off the heat, added some black pepper. I didn't add any salt, but I did add some mustard powder. About half a teaspoon of mustard powder. That a stir around. So many recipes that I had a look to follow for these pasties added potato, and I've never known potato to be in a cheese and onion pasty, so maybe I'll try that next time, but this time we just went for the cheese and the onion, and it was so delicious. I'll definitely be making it again. So once I was happy with the seasoning there, I turned it off the heat and I started to add my cheese. I've got about 100 grams of mature cheddar cheese and 50 grams of mozzarella cheese. And I thought the easiest way to do this would be to just add the sauce to the pan where the onions were, so I could mix it all around and have a large flat service rather than just a saucepan. And you'll see in a minute it makes quite like a dough kind of consistency. You can obviously add more spices, anything you like really to your taste. I added some mixed herbs that weren't in the original recipe. So now it's all off the heat and I'm just seasoning it and adding these mixed herbs and making sure I've got the correct consistency, and then I'm going to add it to my pastry. Add a little bit of extra onion powder as well. This looks like the perfect consistency to add to my pastry. So I've just got some shop bought puff pastry there, and the way I always do pastry is just take out the sheets I need and then lie them on the surface so they can defrost, and so they're a little bit more bendable. just split this pastry down the middle. This mixture made 6 pasties or more. So I split it down the middle and then just added equal parts to the lower bottom of the pastry. So kind of just judging how much filling I will need for the pastry. And then here I'm just checking that the pastry is going to actually fold over it okay. So when you're happy that the pastry will fit over the filling, you just need to go around the edges with I've just got 1 beaten egg in there, and I'm just going to go around all the edges of the pastry to make sure that it seals up. Then I'm just sealing the edges with a fork, pressing the 2 pieces of pastry together. Here I've got a baking tray lined with parchment paper, and I'm just laying the pastries on here before I score the top and add more egg wash. I just cooked 2 at a time because I wasn't sure if the filling was going to come out. And here I just need to score the top of the pastry, just being careful to not go all the way through. Finishing off with an egg glaze or milk. And then these went in the oven for 180 degrees. And I cooked them for around about 15-20 minutes, just until the filling was all cooked and the pastry was nice and golden brown. I also added some sesame seeds to the top of a few just to see how they would taste, and they were so delicious. So here is a look inside one of the pasties. Next time I'll try and add a little bit more filling because the pastry did puff up a little bit. These were absolutely delicious. They reminded me and my husband of the Ginster's pasties that you can get from the UK. And I just served it with some salad. My dog you can hear in the background, sorry. I'm definitely going to try this recipe again and maybe add some steak, do a steak slice, just a whole load of different combinations would be great now that I know how to make it. I added some caramelized onion relish there. Just finished it off perfectly. It was a really lovely dinner and I'll definitely be cooking it again. So I hope you enjoyed and hope it was useful to somebody, and I'll see you again soon for another video. Bye guys.